Yeah. Yeah, yeah. We on the air. Come on. Hey, hey. Yes, it is. Let's go. The Kevin Mojo. The Kevin Mojo. The Kevin Mojo. Shout, 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 shout. And we're live from Orlando, Universal Orlando Resort. It's the Cam and Mo Show.
I'm Cam.
And I am Mo, producer Zozo in the building.
Yo.
Having such a good day. We started off doing the show, our normal Saturday morning show, from our hotel. That went over very good. But now we're actually inside the park right now.
Oh, my goodness. And we have already experienced some of the park just before we went on a little walk. We'll have to tell you about that. And it's really about summer time, summer like you mean it, and just fun.
Yes.
A whole lot of fun at Universal Orlando Resort.
Well, I'm looking right now at the mystery machine over here, the Scooby-Doo mystery machine. I wonder if they'll let me drive it. Actually, you know what? Why don't we send Zoe out and see if Zoe can drive it around?
You really?
I can't drive.
What do you mean you can't
I
drive?
just don't think she can drive that.
It's too big for me.
Too big of a van?
Yeah.
It looks a bit frightening, doesn't
I'm
it?
a very small person.
We are streaming the show live on Facebook and YouTube. You can watch everything behind the scenes live from by the way, this studio is so awesome.
Oh my gosh, how awesome is it? Everyone out here at the Universal Studios are just phenomenal. They always help us.
Universal Orlando Resort, it's going down. Again, you can watch us behind the scenes. Text the word live, Live, to 251-964-4975. And you can just see me and my beautiful self.
Right.
And then there's Cammy and Zoe.
And yeah,
What?
we're the backups.
Yeah.
Right. We're here too.
Also coming up, we're going to talk about this woman who called the police on herself while trying to steal a car.
Okay.
Hilarious.
How does this even happen? We'll get into it in two songs right here. It's 97.5 WABD. A woman calls police on herself while trying to steal this car. It was a Florida woman who was in the process of stealing a car from a yard. She called the police on herself because she thought if she alerted the police ahead of time, that it would make it legal.
That makes so much sense.
I can't even imagine thinking that.
She literally told 911 that she's about to steal this vehicle from the dealership, from a car dealership, and she wanted the police to know about it.
I mean, that's actually, when you think about it, I mean, that's actually doing the right thing, I guess, right? In a way.
So the deputies arrived on scene and watched her attempt to do it. Now, check this out. They stopped her before she stole the car, so she wasn't charged with grand theft auto, which is huge.
Yeah.
Right.
She was just trespassed.
Like, she was
Just charged
trespassing.
with trespass.
Yeah. Yeah,
She
but
was just trespassed.
She was just, I mean, but like, she could have really got charged with grand theft.
Yeah, especially the fact that she was like telling them what she was going to do. She was
I am about to steal this car.
I'm in a lot of trouble right now, just letting you know. But I think like, yeah, it's just the most insane thing I've ever heard. But yeah, well, you know,
It's hilarious, though. It's a good story.
don't do it tomorrow.
Jeez. We're live here in Orlando right now, Universal Orlando Resort. So many great things going on. They have this DreamWorks land too, which is so awesome.
Yeah, so the DreamWorks land is insane. They have so many characters out here. They've got Shrek, so hard to say, Shrek's Swamp Meat. Okay, you've got that. Then you've got Trolls, the Troller Coaster.
Ooh.
And then the one I'm really excited about, I'm excited about all of them, but the one I'm really excited about is Kung Fu Panda.
Oh,
Do you
nice.
want to talk about this now?
Yeah,
In a little bit.
yeah.
Okay, they have a training camp for the little ones.
Okay.
And I guess the adults can kind of participate as well. But yeah, you can basically, I guess, learn some things and yeah, just have a whole lot of fun. Bring the kids and lots of different activities going on. But yeah, DreamWorks Land is where it's at.
I'm just so excited. I'm always happy when I come here.
Yes,
You know what I mean? Even around you two, I'm happy.
Yeah,
Which
even
is
even the grouchiest ogre can change at Universal
And we're
Orlando
gonna-
Resort.
And we're going to give you a chance to come here too, and we'll hook you up with some tickets, and we'll get you the hotel and the whole thing. Actually, you can right now on our website,
Yeah,
975wabd.com.
Yeah, super easy. Anyone can do it. And yeah, if you have one of those grouches in your family, you just watch them light up when they come to Universal Orlando Resort. They do. I mean, Mojo just doesn't complain. He's great.
I'm so happy. I love you guys.
Okay,
Thanks.
too much.
Okay, coming up, check this out. Coming up, and we'll get to this in about 10 minutes. A man who was 71 got arrested after police, they find nearly 3,000 boxes of stolen Legos
Okay.
inside his house. 3,000? What do you mean? Okay, I'm not talking about like the Legos, like the Lego boxes, like boxes of Legos.
Okay, so he had to, that's quite a lot.
Yeah, yes, that is a lot. Cammy, that's a lot. That's 3,000. So we'll get into that next. It's the Cammy Mo Show. It's 97. 97.5 WABD. We are the Gulf Coast #1 hit music station. Hey, we're live from Universal Orlando Resort in Orlando.
Yes.
And we're just having a good time. We did our Cam and Mo show part 1 this morning at 6 a.m. And now we're like actually in the park right now.
Yes.
And the studio is so great. Clay and Jody and like everyone here is just so awesome. I'm looking at the mystery machine out front. And we went. Now, what was the store that we went into?
The tribute store.
The
Yeah,
tribute
so
store.
the tribute store, how about that store? That was incredible. Lots of memories, like walking through, you could see E.T., you could see Back to the Future, Ghostbusters, Jaws,
Yeah.
and then
Shrek.
Shrek.
No, the Shrek shirts are hilarious.
Now, did you see some of like those old games too? Like those
Yes.
arcade games?
That was really, really neat. And, you know, it's funny. It's kind of that nostalgia feeling whenever you walk through that store. It really is. And the TVs, there were some cool TVs there. I mean, the whole thing is just like surreal. Plus, it's nice and cool in there.
Well, the TV. I saw my TV that I have inside my house in my living room. I was like, what? That's vintage? I thought that was brand new. I just got that thing.
A camcorder.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
So we're out here broadcasting live, and it seems like every single time when we come here, there's something new. You know what I mean? So it's like, you may have came here last summer. This summer, it's going to be something new. You're going to have probably double the fun that you did last time. So we're going to give you a chance to get yourself and the family here to Universal Orlando Resort. And I hope that you win, because if you don't win, then sorry.
Okay.
I mean, look, I'm not trying to sound mean or anything, but like you're missing out.
Well, you got to be into win. That's the part that's insane. But anywho, officers, have you heard about this story?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So officers arrested a 71-year-old man and his 39-year-old accomplice after raiding their house and finding over 2,800 boxes of stolen Lego sets. 2,800 boxes.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Now, some of the price ranges, $20 to well over $100.
It's actually supposed to be 1,000.
1,000. He was arrested for, get this, organized retail theft. That sounds like, why would you say organized retail?
Well, because it's organized crime.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So hold on. Can I stop you for a second? So he planned
Yes.
and planned this crime with stealing Lego sets?
Yes. Well, he's been raiding stores since December, and authorities, they've been building a case on him ever since. So I guess he's probably, been doing it for quite a while.
There was a store owner who realized that this guy was slowly stealing things from them, and so he alerted the authorities, because in a lot of retail stores, you're not supposed to chase after people who are stealing. You're supposed to just let it happen and then let the police deal with it.
Right.
So whenever he went to the authorities, they were like, listen, we can get him for something big if you let him keep going.
Well, and it's crazy. He wasn't trying to resell them. It was just more the novelty of having them.
Yeah.
What? 2,800 boxes? Are you serious?
He hadn't even put them together, though, which is crazy, but...
I used to buy Lego sets, like 2 or 3 of them, and
Yeah.
I could never ever put one together.
Like, you couldn't
how
finish?
many you know how much patience you have to have?
Yeah,
I don't have it.
It's actually quite it's kind of like painting for me. It's kind of one of those activities that you can kind of go in and just really focus, on something. So, yeah, it's a patience thing for sure. But, yeah, I can't believe it.
All right. And, jeez.
Yeah, I love
How'd you
Legos,
li-
but not that much.
Yeah, I'm about to say, hide your Lego sets, all right? Zoe, how's the weather looking for today back in Mobile?
Sad and gloomy. Good afternoon, Gulf Coast.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
It is currently 91 degrees and cloudy and rainy. The rain is expected to stop by 2 o'clock, but it's thunderstorms through then, and realistically, I don't expect it to stop at any point in time. I never trust the weather. Don't trust the weather. It's going to be cloudy all day. Not even worth it to step outside, to be honest.
Zoe, stop.
It's going to be humid, really humid,
Yeah.
because rain, and it's 91 degrees currently.
Okay. All right, that's all we need. So it's raining back home. So, just jump on a flight and just come here to Orlando.
Just come on
Yeah,
down.
Because we're
it's
having a good time.
Great weather. We're
Great
definitely going to get lots of sun.
Coming up, we're going to talk about when is it appropriate to back into a parking spot.
Okay.
I mean, I always see these crazy people just backing in. I'm like, why are you backing into your spot? But, I mean, I guess there's a proper time to do it. We'll get into that next right here. It's the Cam and Mo Show, 97.5 WABD. Let's throw it back just a little bit, all right?
Okay, let's do it.
Little Missy Elliott. The Gulf Coast #1 hit music station. Thank you so much for listening today. We're live from Orlando, Universal Orlando Resort. The whole summer vibes is in full effect right here, and we'll give you all the details about the new stuff that they have going on coming up in just a little bit. We are so. Are you okay, Cammy? Cammy, are you okay? We're also. She might need CPR. We're also streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. All you have to do is text the word live, LIVE, right now to 251-964-4975. 251-964-4975. So here's the question. When is it the right time, the perfect time to back into a parking spot? When is it appropriate to back into a parking spot, and do you hate when other people do it?
Yes, because I can't do it. I'm not good at it.
You're not good at backing up?
I can't. It's just hard to see behind you. You know, like it's easier to see forward.
That is a reason not to do it.
Yeah.
But so you don't do it.
Not on purpose.
But I mean, like, why do people like?
I'll do it. Why you got a problem with it?
Well, I mean, you could do like the parking, like parallel parking, and you're backing in or whatever. That makes sense.
I'd say that's the only time.
And that's not really backing in. I'm talking about proper backing in.
Like, you know, it's like, yeah, like you're going grocery shopping
Yes.
and you're like, oh, look, a parking spot right up front. And then you drive up, and you pass the spot, and then you back into it with the music up loud.
And it's always like the most ginormous truck or something that's doing it.
Yes.
But I will say, I will do it in my little car. Like I'll whip around and back into a
Why?
spot.
Why? I mean, like, what's the point of it?
Because first of all, I'm quick doing it. I'm not going to take it up tons of time. But second of all, when you leave, you just meow.
Yeah, I am jealous of like how easy it is to leave whenever you back in. I'm just not good at it, and I don't mind when little cars do it. But if a truck or like an SUV is doing it, you know it's like a 5-point turn that they're doing to have to do it.
It's way too much work.
Way too much work. It's like, okay, we get it. You drive a truck.
We get it. You're backing in. We don't need to hold up traffic. That's when I think it's a problem. I think if you are quick at it and you can do it fast, I think it's fine. But the rest of it,
It just doesn't make sense to me, and so many people do it. And like you say, it's usually a big truck, or it's somebody like with a real expensive car, and they back in. I'm like, look, I'm still gonna ding your door with my car, okay? Just because you backed it in doesn't mean I'm not gonna like put a dent on the side
They want
by
you
accident.
to see the front of the car.
Yeah, jeez. So stop doing it, all right?
yeah.
Coming up, what to do when one person isn't a water ride person like Zoe. We've been trying to convince Zoe to go like on a water ride with us to like cool down.
Yep.
And Zoe's thing is, well, you know what? We'll get into it next. Her excuse doesn't make sense to me, but maybe it makes sense to you listening. We'll get into it next. It's the Cam and Mo Show. It's 97.5 WABD, the Gulf Coast #1 hit music station. #1 hit music station. It's the Cam and Mo Show.
I'm Cam.
And I am Mo. So Clay, the head engineer here
I wouldn't go that far.
Universal Orlando Resort. So Clay, now you're telling me that you back in to your
Officially,
parking spots?
I'm a backer.
You're a backer.
Okay, so why do you back in?
Well, most of the time, I would have to say that if I go to like an event at an arena
Okay.
and you're in the parking garage of the arena, people are a little bit more forgiving if you're backing in and they just wave you out and you just pull right out. But if you don't know what you're doing and you're doing like a 5 or 10 point turn backing out and trying to get out, people are like, "Oh, that was the worst mistake I ever made, waving that guy on."
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm
exactly.
regretting it. Yeah.
Now, how about like at the grocery store or
No backing in. I've got one of those nice SUVs where I walk up to it and wave my foot underneath the back bumper of the car and the door opens automatically.
Clay's making that big money.
I drive a spaceship. That's my
Okay, I'm
car.
about to say. All right, so Clay does back in. So there is people. If I said anything bad about people backing in, I didn't mean it.
Listen,
I meant it
I
about
already
other
heard
people.
you in the office. So.
I meant about other people other than Clay.
Other
okay?
than Clay, don't do it.
Hey, so Zoe refuses to go on water rides until it's time to go.
Yeah.
So we're gonna walk the park.
Yep.
Both today and tomorrow. We're gonna do the regular Universal Orlando, Universal Studios here, and then we'll go to Islands of Adventure tomorrow. But last time we came here, we wanted to just hit some water rides because
Yeah.
it was getting kind of hot.
Yeah. Me and you,
Well-
we were all about it.
They didn't think that they were going to get as wet as they did. And I told them, I've been on the water rides before. I
Yeah.
don't dislike them. I dislike being wet for the whole time I'm at the park. And so I was like, I'm not doing that. You're going to get soaked. And they were like, nah, it's a splat. It's a water ride. Still a ride. Like, you're not going to get soaked. And they got soaked. They both walked off drenched. And I was like, I told you.
Yeah, but Zoe refused. She threw a fit. She refused to go on the ride. She said, well, no, I'm going to wait until the end.
Yeah. And at one point, she actually got to squirt water at us. Do you remember that?
I do remember
And
that.
it was. I was like, gosh, she got us so good. But honestly, when it's really hot, it's the perfect thing. So why do you not like to do it?
I don't like my socks to get wet and my shoes to get wet.
Okay,
and I
so
know
take
that
your
you
socks
can
and
take
shoes.
them all off.
Oh.
I know that is an option.
Sorry.
And
Goodness.
I
Don't want no
but
problems here.
when my feet get wet, it just kind of ruins my feet.
Yeah.
I get blisters really easily, and wet socks and wet shoes and wet pants in the
Okay.
heat because then it just becomes warm water.
Okay, no, but listen.
She's
okay.
boiling.
Okay, so let me tell you how to fix this.
Okay,
Okay.
we got a
One,
solution.
you take your shoes and your socks off.
Like,
Okay.
like
hang
it.
on a second. I got to get a piece of paper and write that.
Okay, write this down too, Clay. Shoes and socks, you take those off. Okay.
All right.
And then the other thing is, if you don't want to walk around, Cammy will carry you around so you don't have to walk on the
Cammy?
ground.
I am strong.
That's one thing. The other thing is, look, you get wet, you go on the water ride, and you get cooled off, and then you jump like on a roller coaster or something like that, and the breeze and the wind goes by you, and you get even cooler, and you also dry off.
I think you just get cold.
Okay, well, wouldn't you rather be cold than hot when it's hot outside?
But wouldn't it be colder at nighttime?
Yeah, see, I don't
Right.
I'm just saying.
I just.
We can do it the way Zoe wants to do it. If not,
I'll do it if I can leave right after.
yeah.
You
so
don't have to leave,
She just,
Zoe.
we'll bring you a change. Change of clothes.
It's just the process of walking around wet for the
Well,
rest of the day
You're
that I
not
don't
gonna
like.
be wet for the whole day, Zoe. What I'm trying to say is go on your next ride, make it a ride that like a roller coaster, and then you'll dry off just like that.
If you bring in a backpack, just throw in a extra pair of socks and underwear.
Yeah.
I guess that's an option.
I mean, there's a lot of water rides, so you'll probably need about 3 or 4 or 5, 6 outfits.
Or plan all the water rides at first.
Yeah, exactly.
Wear normal clothes, bring a swimsuit, change into the swimsuit. Go
We're-
on the
we're
water
making
rides,
progress. There we
Okay,
go.
there you go.
Throw away the swimsuit.
Oh, here we go.
Or you could quit being a little baby.
Yeah, being a big baby.
Or you just grow up.
Yes. So we're here at Universal Orlando Resort. So many great things going on. They got DreamWorks Land, which is so awesome.
So much fun. So many awesome characters that you're like, Oh, hang on, that's Shrek. Hang on, that's Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda.
Right.
Sorry.
And then Trolls. I mean, it's so much fun. And then, of course, DreamWorks Imagination. Speaking of the heat out here, that's actually indoors. So you can actually
that's
go
awesome.
inside for that. Have,
so
have a
awesome.
little break from the heat. Go
Okay,
inside.
Zoe, you got that?
Got it.
Also, they have the Universal Mega Movie Parade that debuts on July 3rd.
Yeah, so that's all happening next week, right before July 4th holiday. So, yeah, so much.
I love the parades here.
Oh, that's so incredible.
they're great.
Mardi
See the
Gras is
nighttime
always.
show.
Oh, say it again.
The nighttime show, the Sensational.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
nice. So there you go. Whole mess going on. We're going to get Zoe on the water ride.
At some point today or tomorrow.
Jeez. All right, we'll give you more details about that coming up, about all the great things going on. Also, we're going to talk about, is it okay to be friends with your coworkers on Facebook?
Oh, this is something I'm very passionate about.
Especially your boss. Because you imagine calling in like I'm sick and all of a sudden you're at Universal Orlando.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like that. We'll get into it next. It's the Cameron Mo Show, 97.5 WABD. are the Gulf Coast #1 hit music station. It's the Cam and Mo Show.
I'm Cam.
And I am Mo. Zozo all up in the building. What up, Zozo?
Yo, yo.
Goodness, I hate when you do that.
Thank you.
We're live from Orlando, Universal Orlando Resort, and we're broadcasting live, and we're streaming the whole show live on Facebook and YouTube's. Just text on YouTube's. Text the word live to 251-964-4975. 251-964-4975, and then we'll send you a link where you can see my beautiful face. And I'm looking good on camera. I mean, how come I'm not on... Clay, what's so funny about that?
Can't
I
stop
just had
laughing.
something caught in my throat.
I mean, I feel like I should be on TV as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Think it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
America's Most Wanted.
Oh, thanks, Clay. All right, thanks. All right, so here's a question. Are you friends with any of your coworkers on Facebook? And when is it appropriate to be friends, and when is it not to be appropriate to be friends with someone on Facebook?
Okay, so this was funny when we first started talking about this. I remember, so I'm friends with both of you all.
Yes.
But I will not be friends with Don on Facebook.
Oh, no.
I don't know why. I'm just too nervous. Like, are you friends with him, Mojo?
Yeah, he sent me a friend request, and I let it sit there, and then he kind of mentioned it to me.
And then you felt bad.
And I
okay.
felt bad.
Okay, so of course Don's our big boss. What about you, Zoe? Are you
I'm not friends with Big Don.
Big Don? Okay.
We're Big Don.
Big Don, the boss.
Is there a reason? Are you kind of like me? Like you just won't?
I just feel like there needs to be a situation to where like I need to request it. Like I feel like it's weird if I like look him up or something.
Well, he keeps coming up in my friends you may know, and I feel really bad about hitting like ignore or whatever it is. Like I feel bad.
Yeah, because he gets very emotional, too.
Like
Like, hey, I sent a friend request, and no one accepted it.
like I don't want to do anything because that means I've made a decision.
Right.
But I also, he just appears constantly.
If I was in like a post where both of us were tagged for whatever reason, I would request to follow him if he like commented on something that I was tagged in. Like a couple of salespeople I'm friends with on Facebook because they like have commented on Facebook posts that I've been
Yeah.
tagged in or something like
Big
that.
mistake.
Okay, so
Not all the salespeople. Though.
Sounds like a story.
Huge mistake. Cammy, are you friends? Who are you friends with at work? And who are you not friends with?
pretty much everybody except,
Except Don?
the big boss. Yeah,
Oh,
I've just it's a
goodness.
rule. Like I just can't do it. Like I'm too nervous. Like
Why? Is it
he'll
bec-
know I'm on vacation or something. Or,
Yeah.
Like I'm I'm gonna get in trouble. I just feel.
I feel like you'll call in sick, and Cammy will be like, "Oh, I have a migraine, I have a headache," and then all of a sudden she's on Facebook, just like
Living my best life.
At the beach.
Yeah, at the beach.
yeah.
Yeah. Zoe, I see Zoe's Facebook. Perfect example.
Yeah.
This past week, and so I go through this phase where I delete like my Snapchat and my Instagram and Facebook,
Yeah.
and I start a new one. I do it like every year. So
So weird.
what do you mean it's so weird?
You just
Okay.
you're done with the old you.
Yeah, it's called the Mojo.
Okay.
So me and you, Cammy, are Facebook friends.
Yep.
Snapchat, which is weird though, because you did request to be my friend on Snapchat.
Do you want me to take that away?
I was gonna accept it, and I was like, "Oh, she's gonna cry about this. Let me do this." But Zoe and I were not friends.
Oh, yeah.
On Snapchat, we're friends on
Until
Facebook.
yesterday.
Until yesterday, and my Snapchat story is hilarious. I think it's probably like it
Yeah,
should go viral.
hilarious.
It should go viral.
It's about 8,000 clips, and like it's your full journey. Yeah.
Yeah, my full journey here to Orlando.
Yeah.
Do we need a therapist?
Yeah, I think we do. So Zoe, I was like, should I send?
Oh my gosh, it's Marilyn Monroe.
Okay, thank you,
It's
Zoe.
okay, sorry.
Sorry.
Attention.
So I was like, should I send this request to Zoe? You know what I mean? I really don't want Zoe on my Snapchat,
Yeah.
but I feel like Zoe needs to see this good content because
Yeah.
she can learn from me
Yeah.
and be a influencer like I am.
Yes. Okay.
So Zoe, I was like, she may not accept it, but she did. And now, Zoe, are you happy that we are now Snapchat friends?
No, you post so much on Snapchat.
He sings on Snapchat. I mean,
So many unnecessary posts, and then he takes what he posts on Snapchat and puts it on Facebook,
which is a
which is
big
not
no-no.
for Facebook.
Yeah.
What do you mean
These
it's
kinda-
not? What do you mean it's not? Well, there's a Facebook story. I mean, I put it on my Facebook story.
Yeah, you don't spam Facebook stories
What?
though, like
Says
the way
who?
that it says the world.
That's why you're not a huge influencer like I am, Zoe.
Since yesterday.
No.
Thinking maybe you do need a therapist. Sounds like a 12-step program coming around the corner here.
Every once in a while, like Mojo goes through phases of posting everything that he sees on Facebook, and he'll post it as if it's original content.
What do you mean?
Like you're like, I'll just drop my phone in the toilet. Hate it when that happens. Or like I can't think of something.
What are you talking
You
about?
post weird quotes, and it's like you did not just think that. You saw it somewhere else, and then you posted it on your
Are you
Facebook
sure?
page.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Because I'm very creative.
Right. I believe that you're creative. I just don't think that the things that you post are things that I've totally read before on like a meme account.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
Okay.
Let me go to your Facebook page then.
No. Do not read any of my Facebook posts.
Yeah.
Just stop it. Okay. So being friends with coworkers, I think it's okay.
I think it's okay. Just don't do the big boss. Like, it's just not good.
Yeah. Why are you laughing right now?
Okay.
I can't even read these. It's so bad.
Go ahead and read one.
No.
I'll let you pick one. Go ahead, real fast.
You ever hang out with your friends and laugh so hard and get lost in the moment so that you completely forget all your life problems? Those are the moments I live for.
See, that was good.
Who are you? Who do you think that you are? Like,
Wait, who am I? That was a very good, caring thing.
No, it's weird. And then
Why is it weird? Because that's not me. Is that what you're trying to say? I'm not such a nice person.
make tomorrow more fun. Unplug the copier at work and put a sign on it that says, "Now voice activated. Sit back and watch the magic unfold." You didn't come up with that. That's not original content. It's cringy and it's not original.
This is starting to sound like a game show.
Zoe, are you mad because I'm not very creative?
I
Tell-
think you're
tell me
creative.
where
I
you-
think that you
show
could
me
do
where
better.
you can find. Show me where you can find that on the internet from somewhere else.
All right.
She's gonna be searching all day. All right, so see, here's the thing, Zoe. I was gonna invite you to my family barbecue in a couple of weeks.
Probably not his barbecue.
Yeah, thanks, Clay. But so my mom's having a family barbecue in a couple of weeks,
Yes.
and I invited Zoe, but not anyone else, and not Cammy.
Yes. And
And Cammy is very upset.
very annoyed. I've got some questions.
And Zoe's like my kid.
Yep.
You know what I mean? She's now. I'm just. I might change my mind now
I'm
that she
not
called out
meaning
my
to be
social.
a hater. It's not meaning to be hateful.
Yeah, sipping on that haterade.
I'm glad that you know how to use social media.
Okay. Anyways. Okay. Shh. All right, we'll get into that next. It's the Cam and Bo Show. It's 97.5 WABD. Yeah. Sorry.
He's in pain.
It's 97.5 WABD. We are the Gulf Coast #1 hit music station. We're live from Universal Orlando Resort in Orlando, Florida. And we're streaming the show live on Facebook and YouTube. Just text the word live right now to 251-964-4975. So Cammie is a little upset because I'm having a family barbecue in just a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And I invited everyone except for Cammie. and Zoe, I blame you because I invited Zoe.
Why? Why do you
Because
blame
Zoe, because Zoe's my kid.
her? Okay.
So I was gonna invite her to the barbecue and
Okay.
stuff, and I feel like Zoe told you that I invited her, and now you're like, oh well, how come I wasn't invited?
Yeah,
Why
so-
are you upset?
Well, why is it that you are worried? Like, what are you worried about happening with me going to the family barbecue?
Zoe, you want to help me?
Let's put Zoe in there again.
Zoe, you want to help me out?
No, I feel good about my position going. So I'm just gonna.
Zoe,
me
Zoe,
about.
Zoe said that she'll bring you back a plate.
Okay, nice. But I'm still not invited. Like, what is it about me that
There's
you don't want
nothing
there?
about you.
Well, it's clearly.
I mean, you're a little annoying at times. I mean, you know what, Cammie? You
Oh,
could-
I know what it is. I know what it
there it
is.
is. Here we go.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, you're even more fun than Mojo."
Yeah.
Right. That makes sense.
Zoe, what?
I'm piecing it together. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I knew it. I
I'm
knew
connecting
it.
the dots. That would be the only reasonable
Okay,
thing.
so there's no reason for you to be upset, okay?
Yes.
You are invited now,
Okay.
officially,
Okay.
to the barbecue.
What do I bring? Do I bring
Nothing.
food? Do I bring?
Nothing. Don't bring anything. Just come to the barbecue, okay?
BYOB.
All right.
BYOB. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. The weather for today in Mobile, Pensacola, how's it looking?
Let's find out. Good afternoon, Gulf Coast.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
It is currently 92 degrees and mostly cloudy. It's gonna thunderstorm around 4 p.m. I told you. The rain will not stop. It'll continue to rain forever and ever
Okay.
and
Stop.
ever. It'll clear up after 4 p.m.
There we go. Okay.
And you know what else?
What?
UV index 7 right now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. What's wrong with that?
Waning crescent tonight.
Oh, okay, no one cares.
Humidity 64%.
Okay, that's
Whew,
important.
that is hot though.
All right. Anything else that's important?
Yes. In Pensacola, it is sunny and 92 degrees.
Okay. You know what I'm waiting
It's
for.
going to be sunny all day.
You know what I'm waiting for.
Oh, you want to know the visibility?
Watch
I
this.
knew you were just
Watch
about to
this.
ask. All right, visibility. 14 miles,
Nice. Thank you.
14 miles.
Thank
That's
you.
incredible.
even with it being cloudy.
Nice.
And I
Yeah.
can't even see 2 feet in front of me. With 14 miles, it's there. All right, thank you, Zoe. Coming up, would you mow your neighbor's lawn if they refuse to?
Okay. All right.
I used to live in Fairhope.
Yeah.
And my next door neighbor was the HOA lady.
Yes.
You know what? We'll talk about this in just a couple of minutes. I might upset her in the HOA, but I don't live there anymore, so I
Easy.
could care less. Okay. It's Sabrina Carpenter now. It's Espresso 97.5 WABD. It's the Cammie Mo Show live from Orlando. I like espresso with my coffee. Just saying.
With your coffee?
Nice.
I mean, my
Or
coffee.
as your coffee?
Okay. It's the Cam and Mo Show.
I'm Cam.
And I'm Mo. It's 97.5 WABD. So if someone in your neighborhood's lawn was overgrown
Okay.
and they refused to cut it, would you just cut the grass for them? Or would you just like tell them, like, look,
Do something.
Yeah.
Do something about it. Okay, for me, I honestly would probably be super annoying and I would mow right to my line, right? I'd make the line myself.
Yeah.
And I'd put a little sign or something like mow your lawn or something.
See, that's what happened.
Stick it in there.
So when I
yard.
lived in Fairhope, I had one nice neighbor to my right.
Yeah.
Real nice guy, but he would cut his grass.
Yeah.
And it would be perfect. And you know me, I was taking my time cutting the grass. And then he would cut like on the line.
Yeah.
But then sometimes he would just cut like my side. And I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? He's a very nice guy. You know what? I may cut the grass just because he's such a nice guy. On the other side of me was the HOA lady.
Yeah.
And like, she would complain if I didn't cut my grass. But then the days I did cut my grass, her grass was way high. And I wanted to complain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think with you had like you really let it get out of hand though, I feel.
Look, I can't help
I
it.
don't think that it was just like I'm behind today.
Okay, but I can't help it if it's raining outside. The rain just had the grass grow. Like I don't have. I'm too busy.
For
I
a
don't.
yard. No, I think it's just you didn't want to do it.
No, it's not. I didn't want to do it. I would cut the grass, and then 2 days later, the grass is like 10 inches high.
So it grows, yeah. So I think more than anything though, what you would do is you would cut it and then you wouldn't pick up the grass, and then that ended up in her yard. That was
Pick
probably
Well, that's
up the
in her
grass?
driveway.
Well, Zoe,
You're
I would cut the
supposed
grass,
to bag it.
and like the loose grass would blow into her driveway.
Like all of it.
And it was always after she cut her grass, and she had the blower, and everything was all nice. So I was like, I'll cut my grass too.
Yeah.
And all the grass was in her driveway, and she would get a little upset. She never said anything to me though.
How do you collect the grass?
You put it in bags.
Like picking it up? Like
Getting it.
grass is so small though.
You just
Really?
you just bear hug it.
So you're saying that you would tell the neighbor to cut their grass?
I would probably, probably not verbally, probably with a sign.
Okay, why wouldn't you just tell them, like, look, your grass is a little too high. You're making my property value get lower.
Because you told me I'm confrontational, so
Yeah, you are. How about you, Zoe? What would you do?
I would not do extra work for that person for sure. I would not be cutting their grass for them, but I would file a formal complaint with the HOA.
okay, I like that.
Okay, I think that's what someone did to me.
Well, when it gets out of hand, it gets out of hand. If there's an upkeep and a nice look to a neighborhood, sorry, you gotta maintain it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or pay somebody to.
Okay, well, I'm cheap and poor. All right, so coming up, what would you do if your ex's new significant other came to you to complain about their new boyfriend and or girlfriend? What would you do? We'll take your calls, or actually, we'll talk about it next right here. It's the Cam and Mo Show. It's 97.5 WABD. Number one hit music station. It's the Cam and Mo Show.
I'm Cam.
And I am Mo. We're live from Universal Orlando. Zoe.
Sir,
Why are you so loud?
you just yelled at me.
No, I didn't yell at you. I was
yelled
just
my
saying-
name. Sorry, you
Okay,
did not
all right.
yell
Well,
at me.
Zoe, thank you so much for producing today. I
Thanks for
appreciate you.
having me.
I'm working on being nice.
Okay.
Me too. Sorry about all the mean things I said earlier.
Okay, thanks, Zoe. So what would you do if one of your exes started dating someone new, right?
Okay.
And they reached out to you to complain about your ex.
Okay,
So
so-
that new person that they're dating, that person reaches out to you and starts complaining about your ex. Like, how would you handle that?
So say they're like, "Hello, Kimmy. I'm dating so and so, and turns out we're having a little bit of an issue because he won't put his clothes in the laundry basket,
Yep.
for example, something like that." Well, first of all, I would be like, not my problem. Like, I don't really know how. I've never been in this situation. I feel as though I probably would be really nice, and I'd probably just like, oh well.
Would you give it advice?
I probably wouldn't, because I wouldn't want it to come back to me, you know, like I'm being messy, or I'm kind of.
Well, I think it'd be messy if you don't, because if you don't give advice, I mean, it could come off as you still want that person.
No, I think I would avoid it. I think I would be more like, okay, hi, nice to meet you. I feel a little uncomfortable maybe talking about this, just because we dated and, you know, we're still on good terms. I couldn't just get involved with that. Like, I'd feel like I'd feel messy with it. I would.
See, I feel like that wouldn't even happen with me because, you know, my exes wouldn't complain about me or you know, anybody that I'm with because I'm just so perfect.
Okay, so what would happen
So,
if
what?
so in your circumstance, what would happen if it happened to you?
Oh, like if one of my exes new
guys, yeah.
new guys reached out to me. I would just be like, look, she's not going to be happy because I'm the best thing to happen to her. So just you know, tough it out.
That's actually quite funny.
Well, I mean, I don't know why it's funny. I'm
It
just being
is
real.
funny because it's just, yeah, like I think like you just don't get involved with someone else's relationship. Like, I just feel as though it's an awkward thing, right? So
Yeah, it would depend on who this person is dating, like which of my exes,
Yeah.
whether or not I would respond. Like,
Yeah,
if it's
and
a
it-
kooky ex, or
yeah.
if it's like an ex I'm on good terms with, it'd be like, listen, I feel weird talking to you about this, or I'd be like, he's a good guy, or I'd be like, I
Yeah.
mean, we broke up for a reason.
yeah, like non-compatibility is usually probably the way I'd go.
All I'm saying is, anyone that ever dated me, I know your life's gonna be miserable. It's okay. I mean, you know,
What?
you should have just stayed with me.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, miserable, like after dating.
Yeah, after dating me.
I thought you were like, dating me is the worst.
No, of course not.
You probably have lots of complaints. That's what it sounded like you were saying.
No,
Send complaints here.
no complaints here.
Gotcha.
Coming up just after 2:00, we're gonna talk about what song, when you hear it, always reminds you of your, or it reminds you of your co-host or your co-worker.
Okay.
We'll talk about that just after 2:00. I have the perfect song for you, Cammie.
Oh, really?
And Zoe, I got the perfect song. Reminds me of you all every single time.
Okay.
All right, we'll get into that in just a couple of songs. It's the Cam and Mo Show. It's 97.5 WABD FM. 107.5 WABD. We are the Gulf Coast #1 hit music station. It's the Cam and Mo Show.
I'm Cam.
And I am Mo. Zozo in the building.
Zozo!
Okay, Zoe. That's annoying.
I didn't know what we were doing.
Okay. All right, so we teased this. What song, when you hear it, always reminds you of your co-host in our case, or maybe your coworker?
Yep.
You could text in 251-964-4975. Cammie, what song, when you hear it, reminds you of Zoe and myself?
Okay, so Mojo, Cry Me a River. Zoe, Nonsense.
What?
Nonsense? Sabrina Carpenter?
Yes.
Okay.
Cry Me a River? Why?
Just sounds like you.
Okay. All right. Zoe?
Okay, for Cammie, it's Dance the Night, Dua Lipa.
Dance the night.
And then...
Okay.
And then right now, for Mojo, it's Not Like Us.
Yeah.
Yes. I have heard that song so much the past
Busted
couple
on the
of
beat.
days. All right. What's the rest of that line?
Mustard on the beat, bro.
Bro. Yeah, bro. That's what it is. So for Cammie, I have NSYNC, Bye Bye Bye.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Let
Okay,
me do
that's
that.
not a good thing. I was just saying
Bye,
bye.
bye, bye.
Okay.
And Zoe is Not Like Us.
Yeah, we're on that wave.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that we both, me and you, did NSYNC and Justin Timberlake. That's such a weird thing.
Isn't that weird?
Wait, what was your Cry Me a River?
Cry Me a River. So if you want to chime in, your coworker, what song reminds you of them? 251-964-4975. We will chime in and we'll announce what it is. We're here live at Universal Orlando Resort. We're broadcasting live.
Stop that.
And we're here, yeah. We're having a great time. Now, I'm really excited for this evening. It's the Sensational Symphonic Spectacular. This is incredible. We have yet to see it, but I've heard it's... what's the...
It's a light show on the water in the lagoon of the center of Universal, and they've got like...
drones.
They've got drones that are going to be in like the shape of Shrek and the shape of Donkey. I can't think of it.
Donkey.
Maybe E.T.
Donkey.
Yeah.
And
It's all about nostalgia as well. So you've got Harry Potter, you've got Jurassic World, Jaws, Shrek, Ghostbusters, Trolls. But yeah, this is incredible. I'm so excited for it. Usually around 8, 9 o'clock most nights. But yeah, Sensational, a Symphonic Spectacular is what it's called. And it's right here.
yeah, and it kind of ties in with the tribute store that they have going right now.
Yeah, we
with
went
the-
for a walkthrough. It was like, I mean, Zoe... a little young, but most of them it was just like, wow, look at this. And
Right.
Mojo came up to me at one stage and he's like, you see that right there? Do you remember those? And I had to say yes.
Well, there was a big old camcorder. It was like the size of like of something huge. And I'm like, okay, this is not good.
Yeah.
Like this is. I mean, it's great. I mean, but like, I'm like, oh my goodness. I
Yeah.
remember like wanting to get one of
Yeah,
those.
and the price is crazy from back
Yeah.
in the day. It's just really neat and really something for everyone as well. Kung Fu Panda has a training camp out
Yep.
here. That's all part of DreamWorks
Yes.
Land. You also have Shrek. We've been talking about Shrek a lot.
Yes.
Shrek's out here. Trolls, the Trolls Troller Coaster. Just a lot going on, all part of DreamWorks Land out here at Universal Orlando Resort.
So this the spectacular now that's right around the corner.
Right, yeah.
Because Zoe's she knows everything about Universal more than anyone.
Actually,
I remember
work
this
here.
last time. You guys went back and forth a lot.
Okay, so that is right there, right at the corner, the
Yeah.
next block right there,
Yeah.
right over the water, right, Zoe?
Right, just literally you could see it from any perspective looking at the water.
Okay, so what time will it start?
9 p.m.,
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
are you
around
sure?
9.
8 p.m.,
Okay.
9 p.m.
Are you positive?
I'm positive it's one of those two times for sure.
I mean, I feel like you know everything about Universal. So.
Just saying.
I don't work here, but I
It
do.
is 9 o'clock.
It's 9
See,
o'clock. It's 9
We
o'clock.
got
See,
confirmation.
I got that right the first time. I said 9 o'clock.
Okay, well, there you go.
Get here at 8 so you can like get ready for
Yeah,
it.
get a good spot.
So we have a chance for you to, be here just like us, okay? All you have to do is head on over to our website, 975wabd.com, and get signed up right there. Coming up, does drinking with your animal count as drinking alone? Does drinking with your animal count as drinking alone? We'll get into it next right here. It's the Cam and Mo Show, 97.5 WABD.